Hey there, planners. It's summer, and summer means travel and vacations and figuring out how to pack your favorite planning supplies for on-the-go planning. I recently took a trip and was able to pack everything that I needed in this awesome clear tote bag from Erin Condren. So I'm going to repack and show you how I did that. Go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, so packing up planning supplies is always a struggle for me because I always want to take way more things than I actually need. We have been on the road as a family quite a bit in the last couple of months with volleyball. My youngest daughter plays volleyball on a semi-national team, and we actually just wrapped up the season with a very large tournament in Orlando, Florida. And so I had to pack all of my planning supplies. Now, what I will say is I packed these supplies under the conditions of driving to Orlando, Florida. If I was flying, I might even take, well, I would take a much more minimalist approach. But because I was driving, I felt comfortable being able to pack things in this bag. I can't really, because of how big this thing is, I can't really give you a full view of how awesome this bag is, but I will leave a link to it below. It is still available on the Erin Condren shop, and it is awesome. It's also very handy when we are going to venues that require see-through bags, like stadiums, things like concerts, things like that require see-through bags. This is a great option. I also just think it's beautiful. It's got, you know, comes in a couple of different colors. I chose the soft sort of blush pink. You can attach any of the Erin Condren bag straps or any of the other straps like you can get off Amazon. You can attach those and make it sort of a crossbody or over the shoulder, and then it's got the tote handles. And it's also got a small zipper pouch inside, but it's a really good size, and I'll show you, I'll pack it as we go, as I show you some of the other supplies that I used and let you see what it looks like in the end. All right, the first item I used for packing is this awesome little zipper case. This is the Watercolor Stripes Neutral Ultimate Planny Pack. The Planny Packs have these straps on the back so that you can actually strap them around the planner, which is really handy. I will say I liked the older version of the Planny Packs from Erin Condren where you actually had this, it didn't unzip on the side, it just was a bag like this that had the zipper here. I liked those better, but I can see the functionality in these as well. I used this, as you can see, I was color coding, so I've kind of slid the bag out of the way, but I wanted you to be able to see. I really went with the blush pink and watercolor stripes because I thought it was just so beautiful together. And because you can see through this bag, you know, you want everything to be, you know, I wanted everything to be kind of coordinating and cute. So the way I used this is actually, I put a lot of my stickers and sticky notes in here, which I thought was really perfect. Instead of using it for pins, which you could absolutely do, but it's not going to hold a lot of pins and it's going to bulk up really fast. So I tried to use things that were flat. I had pulled out just a couple of the sticky notes from the Erin Condren sticky note pack, and I should say everything I talk about I'm going to have linked down below so that you can check that out. But I had just a color palette sticky note from Amazon. I had the set of stickers. I was gone for a week, so I had the set of stickers that I was actually using that week and kept those in there. And then I also had the hourly sticky note pack, which I absolutely love these. Look how perfect those are. And I'm finding that in addition to the hourly, these are really working on the daily pages and the daily duo. They're really working there as well. So that's what I had packed in there. Oh, and one more little sticky note pack. I like to have sticky notes. I use them all the time. I did use quite a few of these while I was in Florida, particularly because I wasn't at home, and so any plans that were incoming, I just wasn't certain of how, firm they were, and so I used my sticky notes and my stickers to capture that on-the-go planning. Now, you could also use this strap as well, but I just kept it like this and with stickers and sticky notes in it. So that was one item. All right, the next item I used for packing was this watercolor stripes pencil case. You can see it is somewhat the same pattern, just a little bit brighter. I couldn't find a pencil case in this more muted tone, but I thought it worked just fine. This one zips all the way around and is a little bit deeper than the planning pouch, which I needed for my pencils and pens. Actually, I don't use pencils at all. This was just for pens. So I love this because it's got a lot of room, and I find that these Erin Condren pens and my other pens like these Papermate Flair Thins, which I have been really loving these lately. These fit, these click arts, all of these fit really great into these pen holders. So, and then I also had additional room in the back. I put more pens there. So I didn't take, of course, all my pens, but I took a good selection that I felt like, you know, color-wise went with, you know, my sticker kits and highlighters, things like that. I also used this section back here for other supplies like my little tweezers, some whiteout. I brought a tiny pair of scissors, and then I threw a couple of extra sticky notes in there because I really love sticky notes. So this is how I packed this, and I had a lot more stuff in here than what I've got right now. I mean, it was really, really packed full, and the pens, I also had some extra pens in here. There was tons of room, and so this was really great to have in my set of on-the-go planning stuff as well. All right, and of course I had my planner. This is my summer Franken-planned Erin Condren. She is getting chunky, but she fit great in this bag. So of course I had my planner, but I also had this little bound book, this soft notebook. And it is in that same theme of colors, so you can see I'm definitely sticking to the color theme. And I used this for notes because when I'm at home I have notebooks and, you know, paper and sticky notes, and I have stuff everywhere. But on the go, I just wanted to have a place to jot down some quick notes, make a grocery list because we rented a house, so, you know, I wanted to make a quick grocery list. If I was on the phone with somebody, take some quick notes, things like that. Things I wanted to remember. So just being able to have a place to quickly jot down anything we needed, volleyball game information, all of that stuff. And I love how thin these books are. So this takes up like very minimal room, but there are a lot of pages in here. So this is actually in the, I think this is called the Productivity notebook. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. I think this is the Productivity notebook where you've got basically lines and then a checklist here. So that format is really handy to me. But this is a great little add in addition to my planner, just to have, you know, a place to capture planning items, but also to jot down some messy notes. And then I had one more item that I stuck in the bag, which I thought was really handy to have. So this bag, this clear tote bag is very large, which I needed to put all my planning stuff in. But if I just wanted to run into a store, the grocery store, you know, Walmart, a gas station, something like that, I wanted something quick and easy to grab. And so I picked up the Blush Mini Crossbody bag, which I think whether you're using this tote bag from Erin Condren for planning supplies or you're using it for, you know, just regular travel, I think this is a perfect companion to have in this bag because this actually, it has straps, so you can put the little strap on and make it a crossbody. It is so tiny, but carries so much stuff. So all I've got in here right now is the actual strap that goes on it, so you can make it a tote bag. But look, you can put your phone, you've got credit card slots in there, you've got plenty of room to put, you know, cash or just a couple of other items, a few items, and then keep this small and tidy in your tote bag. So if you need to run into somewhere, you can pull that out, or so your wallet items aren't exposed, and it gives you that flexibility of having an even smaller purse to pull out and take with you. So let me put all this stuff in the bag and show you what it looks like. All right, so here is my bag all packed. I have my planning pack, I have my planner, and then if I flip it over, you can see I have my pencil pouch, my Erin Condren softbound notebook, and the little crossbody bag, mini crossbody bag. So there's my on-the-go planning supplies all packed up and ready to go. It wasn't too heavy. I still had room. Like if I wanted to add some extra stuff, I still had room. I could throw in, you know, an umbrella or, you know, other supplies that I would need, which, let me say, if you're headed to Florida, you're going to need an umbrella in the summer. It rains every afternoon, which is typical for the coast. But definitely perfect planning supplies. I really enjoyed having these things with me. I was able to carry this, you know, even into like volleyball games where I had some downtime between matches, and, you know, have all my wallet stuff, but also have, you know, planning items that I could use on the go. So I hope this gives you some ideas. I would love to hear from you. How are you packing your planning supplies? How do you decide what to take? That is so hard for me. I want to take it all. But how do you decide what to take? What's most important? Leave all of that down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it to let me know, and subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. As always, thanks for planning with me.